Alrighty. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. It is Wednesday. Wednesday has arrived, and Dragon Quest Builders is back with us. So today, let's go ahead and kind of see how we're set up. I know our main outer goal is there's a big old pyramid over in the Damdaran desert to go check out. And right, circle, square, mix, cross up. But yeah, we did some fun building last time, as we can see here. Ah, Strange MD, thank you for the sub. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, we have we've remodeled some. We've got our nice cafe here, which I should go see what sort of goodies we have available. Ooh, 6 bread. Can I, hold on, can I, if I go here, hamburger. Cream of mushroom soup. I need to find better sources of butter beans. This is clearly the limiting factor here. But we can make some burger. Alright. On top of that, let's do a little bit of sorting things out. We can put away a lot. We grabbed these, oh, that's actually where we're gonna start today. Right. Putting these away. But not everything. We got a bench. We have the shovel for picking up, actually, let's put the shovel away so I can pick it back up and put it in an earlier spot in the inventory. We did this gardening bit. And if you remember from the gardening bit, we have access to a blueprint for the gardens. And so we kind of want to figure out what we want to do with this. We could be a gardener, but we are not a hero. I like the idea of the gardens right here. This needs to move, and this probably can get torn down. Slime's in the distance. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's begin the teardown. Dragon Quest Builders blueprints. Ooh. I did say the blueprints. Okay. So that's this disassembled. I think we want to move this can't really fit here fully yet. And I kind of want it to be like here instead. Like, no, actually against this wall is probably fine. Like so. Okay. Let's move this around. So the dress, the empty room is destroyed. We have the Dragon Quest blueprints. Okay. We need to rebuild that, so just as a short building, it gets to go, like, here? here-ish? Here. This should be enough room for it. So, for this room, we need the dresser. We need the stools. We're gonna say... right here. No. And then I can use the first person placement. That's the first person blasting. I gotta get that. Okay. One more? And then... Okay, dressing room is rebuilt. And now, we've got the gardens ready to go. And the gardens... We might knock this tree down for them, we'll see. Alright, so let's take a look at the gardens blueprint. So blueprints... The Hammerton hothouse. So earth on all walls, 2 windows... Okay. I think we established we have all of these, and we got the bench. And a saloon door. Okay. Hold on, let me... remove this for a second. So that we can... Again, this is this spot, like so. Tree. Okay. So, we're gonna... No. Okay, we're gonna dig out a little bit more of... I'm busy. Skeletons, come on! Goodbye, skeletons, I'm busy. Okay, thank you. Okay. So this is mostly me flattening this out so that I can replace it and then figure out what the material on the floor is going to be. So let's actually take a look. This is going to be... This is going to be a garden. Maybe clay? Do I just have enough clay blocks? Hold on. Can I do better than... That's sand. It's clay. Sandstone. Oh, I should, tidy this up. Let's take a look at what... Skeleton. It was funny when we figured out that we can't apply a cladding to a ceiling, but we can apply it to a floor, which is like a ceiling if you try hard enough. Actually, in here. You know, you're right. Like, you take a look at our Wizard's Tower and, you know, you're right. You know, this room has a floor and then the wizard floor. It's fine. Okay. So, like, how does clay look? I'm gonna keep doing that for a little bit. Clay looks like dirt, but like a little cleaner. That's probably fine for the garden. Okay. Oh, not only do I have this, they've tutorialized me on it. Like, this is a specific thing. Like, this isn't like me using a thing I'm not intended to. It's just like, this is just a thing I've got. It's very useful. I used it. We learned about it when we were building the spikes over here. These things. All right. So, dirt. I'm thinking more about this. Does this want to be a pit? Hold on. Also, that's clay, not dirt. That's why it's not going. Does this want to be a pit? Yeah, that's how we're... This might be an interesting pit. Yeah, you know what? I'm liking the idea of a pit. I just opened... Okay, hold on. This is like... My brain isn't ready to look at the floating... Okay. Take back all my clay. The thing about building is that a lot of it is that we're doing is like experimentation as we come up with the cool idea. Okay. That means this spot here needs to be open. Now, do I want it to be 1 deep or 2 deep is going to be the question, because I need this open so I can place it in the pit here. I think 1 deep? Like so? Then we have like a little staircase here coming up. So Netrunner question about just, I don't know, about if Netrunner had drafting and if it was like Magic. Netrunner was released as a game without booster packs. You would buy a thing and get all the cards in one little pack. So limited play out of those was impossible. But they did have their own designed limited product for drafting, along with identities and rules for it. They didn't sell terribly well because, again, you could buy all the cards that you wanted, like buying a pack of cards for drafting wasn't a great, like, proposition. But, like, cube drafting is definitely a thing people have, like, built out of Netrunner as well. Okay. The windows will be buried a little bit, but we'll deal with that. Okay, so we've got Earth. We need two I don't have any windows. So we made glass. We've got that. There's windows. Okay. We don't have a ton of it. Why are we making this thing half buried? Because it's a garden. It'll put the garden stuff on, like, on floor level. Is the idea. One of these. Alright, and then blueprint. What are... Those are logs? What kind of logs are those? Plumberry lumber. Plumblum. Okay, let's take minimum and then take 4 out. Okay. So Plumblum goes here. Saloon door goes here. Where were the fires? Back corner. Okay. Window. Okay. And then we need to take out the bench. Yeah, there's a number of, like, things that appeal about Limited. Like, I know a lot of folks that play it because it's a even playing field. I know folks that play it because it's a, you know, a puzzle to solve every time. Like, it allows for, like, building a limited format is a skill in and of itself. All right, we need to take a look at the flowers. So 6, okay, hold on, let's do the stalwarts. Those are in a square formation. So those are just these things. And those are, again, those are in a square formation. Stalwart. Okay. Square formation. Okay. And then big brush, medicinal shroom. Okay, we can put away you. We can take out the medicinal shroom. Medicinal. Yeah. Okay. So those go. Ooh, this became a grassy garden. There are... The thing about an LCG, and the thing about just having all the cards all at once, is that it sounds like an incredible proposition that, like, why is this the default? Like, both when you hear about it and you work from it. And the downsides of it come up slowly. I forgot about our overhead view. Do I have enough? I do have enough of those, okay. And then I need to use seeds for the other one. And then were these... Check this. Oh, these are like all highlighting there, the corners. Okay. So we want here, 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 here. The lack of a limited format is one of them, and it's something that like Netrunner tried to find ways to fix around in a couple ways. A couple different products for that. And then yellow is bottom, pink is sides. So let's grab yellow is bottom, pink is sides. So like huh? And then okay. The Hammerton Hothouse. So yeah, the idea behind having it drop down a little bit was because the gardens like this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill in then we're gonna, how do we want to have the entry on this? One of them though about like so to talk about that with like LCGs have a downside that you might not be considering. The one I'll bring up is card acquisition. So where do I want the stairs? But like, do I want them like right here? And you might think, well, that sounds silly. Like, you can get any card any way. Like, you can always have any card you want. You know where they are. Yeah, that's true. Oh my God. Oh, Okay, hold on. All right, you know what? We live and learn. That's how things work, you know? All right. Look, if we didn't live and learn, if we didn't have growth, you know, help, that can't be there. Delete. Akai. We could make external walls, but like, let's go ahead and understand the decision we have made. But yeah, to elaborate though on my thought and like, you know, like Jens, you've just said like, yeah, there are bad things about LCGs, and then you didn't say anything. But one of them that was like very, like, that came up kind of as a creeping cost on an LCG is the extremely slowly growing barrier to entry. And what I mean by that is that, like, with the design of Netrunner and a few of the games that came up with the LCG releases, a set of, like, what you would think of as, like, a small Magic set would be split over 6 packs, and those packs would be, like, $15, and so you could buy the entirety of a set for $90. And it's like, that sounds great. If I could buy the entirety of a Magic set for $90, that rules. Like, that's you know, like, that's a lot cheaper. $90 is a pretty heavy, steep cost, but meet me at this. These keep coming out, like, on a pretty regular cadence. I want stairs that are cornered. I want stairs that have two-sided stairs so they can come down at a corner like this. Anyway, but that's great. All right, so a set released and all 6 of these packs came out, and that's great. And then another set comes out, there's 6 of them, and there's another set, and there's another set, and we've got 4 sets. And now, like, to buy everything to get into the game is $360. And, like, that's a lot. Like, those are numbers people throw around as, like, damn, ain't that an expensive-looking deck to play? And so you'd think, like, oh, well, yeah, but, like, you could build, like, cheaper decks. No, you can't. The way cards release, every card exists at all in known spots, but they're all split across different packs. So, like, because a pack will have cards for every different, like, faction and stuff, generally if you're building, like, a specific deck, your deck is split over, like, 13 releases, and that's like you knowing ahead of time what you're looking for. So, there's no budget consideration that exists within an LCG. In order to play an LCG, you commit to playing an LCG. You know what? We're just gonna go out into the field. I'm gonna eat this burger and we're gonna leave. Yeah, this is where I want to be. We're gonna eat this burger. Chomp a big burger. But, like, if you want to start playing Magic, you know, getting in on Limited is an easy way to, like, jump in and play on the same level as somebody else. You can buy different pre-con decks. You can start with, like, a deck from a self-contained set. You can, like, there are a lot of different directions that you can start with like, building a deck in a CCG. That basically doesn't exist in an LCG, because if you're going to play the game, you have to buy, generally, the entirety of the game. Because you don't really know what you're, like, there are a couple products that were made as, like, hey, you can buy these boxes, and now I can play Honor and Profit, and I get, or Data and Destiny, or the ones that were like, here's a Corp and a Runner deck in a box, and, like, focused on HB and Shaper. We do have a hamburger. We've got hamburgers, we've got ghosts. But yeah, it means that the cost ends up not hidden, but, like, full. Vintage Story? Is that the, is that the more recent, Minecrafting that you've been playing? Okay. Anyway, after all that building and all that talking, ow. There's... Oh! You just drop iron. What about you? Alright. So here we are. This is the Damdaran Pyramid. And so, that means it's time for us to enter the Damdaran Pyramid. Oh, damn it. Okay. Ooh. Hold on. Oh, ooh. Okay. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Can I... Uh-huh. The way you're describing it sounds like those, like, ancient technology videos where there's somebody making, like, the tools out in the wild. How do I build down? No. All right. Oh, you're right. We could build like up. Oh, or I could fall in the hole. That's probably fine too. You know what? Everything went just fine. I'm gonna... offer up your prayers to the evil idol. Without the evil idol, how could we survive? Praise the evil idol. There's no response. It is all thanks to evil idol. I believe in evil idol. Damdaran idol. Alright, like, that's pretty cool and all. But how does evil idol feel about hammer? Oh, We gotta go. We gotta go, 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 we gotta go. We gotta... Please. We just gotta leave. We just have to leave. We just have to leave. We gotta... Oh, God! Alright, it's fine. How bad could it possibly be? How bad could the wizards... Okay. We gotta block from the wizards. Oh, they know how to do it! Oh, no! We gotta get out before they... Okay, okay. Oh. We're out of there. Block this overhead. Okay. Easy. Whenever you come into a situation as the builder, you have to think to yourself, I am not a hero. The hero would fight them their way out of here. Alright. Let's see if that took care of things in here. We're gonna go investigate for treasure. Huh? Okay. Yeah, we're not a hero, we're just wearing this nice tunic. Alright, let's... But the other part of not being a hero is that I need to do some looting. You get hearts every time you hit a sconce, so... Belmont's loot. Maybe they're heroes, too. I don't know, if a hero... How many sconces do you have to steal before you're no longer a hero? A mimic? Feather... Yo! Yeah? Give me them feather falls. Yeah, let's see if I can get the timing right on this. Nope. This is a rhythm minigame, by the way. Okay. This is a rhythm heaven where you have to break sconces. Where is Quaver? Yeah, who's our... I'm sorry, I'm getting like a... Okay, bonk. I've gotten pretty good at this specific style of rhythm, playing all the unbeatable. Oh, God. Okay, we gotta get back on the rhythm. Jam the keys. What's destructible? No. But yeah, this game has been so much fun to, like, explore and build in. It's been great. Everything good? Everything good in here? Yeah? Okay. Steal all the gravestones? Ooh. We can steal some bronze? Okay. Yeah, I'm up for stealing some bronze. We know a little bit about metals. We have copper, we have iron, but like we don't know about bronze. Who up? Who up stealing their bronze? That was a good outcome. I'm very happy with this outcome. You know what? In fact, let's eat a burger. Celebratory burger. Alright. We got all the fire we want, so that's good. Now, let's get out of here. move to the rhythm. Alright, let's do a little bit of exploring over here as well. I kind of want some more medals available to me. There's caves. There's multiple cave entries. We also have, make your own cave buttons. Alright, and that gets me to where I wanted, which was getting some ruby. Ruby. Yeah, we can also pick up these pebbles. Well, those don't drop. Yeah, the pebble stone we get. We don't get the dark blocks. We get the secondary dark blocks. That's chalk. We get a little bit of pebble stone. Yeah, who doesn't love rubies? Rubies. Burger. Okay, ruby. Big Slam is sweet. Ooh, hold on. Okay. There we go. Yo, big! Buddy, I'm... But yeah, this thing does come out very fast. Okay. Let's kind of keep going through the cave. We don't gotta grab everything, but we do want to explore different corners in case like a Slyo snack exists. You never know when a Slyo snack could exist. There's a lot of pebble stone. We were out here looking for the ability to also create gravestones. That was something we were looking out for one of the hammers. Okay, over to this cave. Oh. Okay. Sure, alright. What? Ah! Those are my favorites. I love them. Cube slime. I'm like choosing the hardest method for this. Okay. That's all I wanted. Just a funny little cube. Okay. We haven't explored this area outside of the pyramid. There's a lot of more place around here, as we can see. Minimum here on this little overhead view. Hello? So that's west. We should, if we go west far enough, like, we should end up in, like, a, on the coast south of Damdaran? This would be where the mini metal, manor would be, is around here. In the remake, it would be like this area-ish. Metal slime exists in this area? Hammer's really good at just knocking down it. Okay. There's just slime. Ooh, hello. Alright, what do we have on us? We must build the house that is defeat. Okay. Okay, so we have some new tools for building the house that, that is defeat. Am I right above it? Hold on, okay. I need to investigate. Hold on, where is that? Head back here, we should be able to see the hole. Oh, I can, the God's Eye, yeah. Yeah, you had the same thought I did. Gate to the Rakai. There is a first person. Okay, all right. This is fine. This is fine. So, here's the plan. Break this block. Break this block. Place spikes on this block. Oh, no! Well, it works. Ten. 10. Remember, all slimes will die. Oh, You gotta be careful over there, slimes. 10. Ah! It's hugging. It's a very affectionate slime. It's two very affectionate slimes. Alright. First dragon scale. Oh, okay, we have many affectionate slimes here. So if we take a look, it is exactly what a dragon scale would do. Plus 5 defense. I'm sorry, slimes. They're like, again, cats sort of pawing at you. Yeah, it's a good... We can leave the one spike and the house. All last duty of all slimes to enter the pig. I love just 10. 10. Okay, so we got slime. Let's check this side over here just to make sure we're not missing anything up on these hills. I think on the northwest side we're not going to find too much, but better check before we leave. Okay. Some drakies. Me trying to climb there, but like there's a brush in the way. Okay, yeah, this is the edge of the island. Okay, so let's head back east? All right, I've got Featherfall boots now. I wish I could add a slime to the town. We do have Chimera wings. I want to check. Once we get back to, like, known territory, then I'm good. Right now, I want to do a little bit of looking around because I know we were told that, like, in Damdaran, we might be able to find someone or something that could teach us about gravestones. And gravestones are the... Oh, I do have to remember I have this, though. The fast run. Ah! Hey, Babs. We, you know, I can go over here and we can, we picked up metal graves? I don't know if those count. We'll go test, but we'll see. To show you this here, though, Babs, we, we've created the home that was. We got our first dragon scale for our troubles. Yeah, we have been doing a lot of exploring for goodies and things to find. We should eat another burger. It's time to eat burger.png. I just pull a JPEG of a burger out of my knapsack and eat it, and I am so much stronger off for it. Skeleton, I'm busy. We also got the Featherfall boots. After we, escaped the pyramid. In a very legal way. We are not a hero. Okay. I would also download a burger. Okay, this is where we found our friend. Okay. No, I think we're good. I think we can head back. Now that we have the evil idol out of into our pockets. Everything, you know, all for the evil idol. Hey, hold on. Hey, what is this? Hello. Oh, I think we may have found just what we were looking for. Hello. I want to talk. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. A simple stone symbol for a soul now at rest. Yeah, time to press F. Take care now, okay? Thanks. Alright, we found what we were looking for. A little island with a little brownie over here who teaches us how to make gravestones. I can steal the gravestones, but that seems, rude. So I'm not gonna do that. Might steal the wine, though. Cook out here. Alright. Stealing that wine bottle. I still need to figure out about beans. That's something we don't have a solution for yet. Okay. This is probably... Get shot at. I can't believe that the wizards have an overhead. That was so powerful. Okay. Garden's looking good. Excuse me, I'm busy. Okay, gravestone is stone. Let's get some of those on our person. And let's head out and go place those. We were making those for a graveyard over on the northern side. So we'll head over here. It was pretty deep in here. There was a small pit that had some friends that wanted a... if we could fix up a graveyard. So... super happy about Pyramid Adventure. That was great. Even if the pyramid was indestructible, we stole the evil idol. And with the power of the evil idol, we're unstoppable. Okay, so here's where we're after. So we got the feather fall. Yeah, we don't take any damage from that. So we want this spot and this spot. Okay. We get ourselves a Slyo snack for our trouble. Always happy to have it. That's a flat 100 for the Slyo snack. Oh. Like humans. If you ever see a body, bury it in the ground and plonk, plonk, plonk a grave on it. Alright then. Got ourselves a Slyo snack. Oh wow, I've been spending dirt. Okay. Likes. We got 100, so that's a good amount of health. And we have a lot of defenses, so we're very strong now. Which is excellent, you know, we've had many Slyo snacks, because even if you're you don't have to be a hero to eat a Slyo snack. That is not a requirement. We don't have to use a Chimera wing. We can just head back this way. Alright. Let's go ahead and, you know, we can set up Some nice evil idols. Should we really build giant embattlements? Won't that just get monsters to show up? Wow! Wow! I bet it could be. We are protected. Is that a bathtub? Extraordinary apparatus that turns your skin all wrinkly. And some ladders? Thanks, y'all. Impressive. Alright, let's put away some of this extra stuff. And then let's tidy up the coffer. That's the Hammerton house, greasy mallet, stone stockade, picture. Okay. King-sized bed. Alright, let's go. Come on in. Come on in. Here's the entrance. It's right here. Yep. Come on in. Yep. Yep. Oh, hold on. Okay. In the pit, please. Everybody in the pit, please. No, in the pit, please. Right here, right here. Yep, right here. Yep. Yeah, right here, please. Alright, we gotta... They're trying to help out here. No, in the pit. Alright. I will hit you repeatedly with a mallet. Yeah, over here, right here. Yep, right here. I'm doing fine. We had the plan! You just had to follow the plan! Oh yeah, we have our low health alarm. Yeah, that might have been too small a spot with the idols. Alright, put the dressing room back. Let's take the idols down. Let's repair... Let's repair the floor. We ate a Slyo snack, so we're at full health. That could have gone, like, worse. We could put the idols in the pit. That's a good idea. Oh, okay, we need an armament. We need armoire or armory. Well, not an armoire, that's different. Okay. We have our armoire. What about you? Ooh. We've got to make a furnace. Or a choke. Alright, so we do want... ornamental swords and ornamental armor. They're ornamental, but you can pick them up and use them in a pinch, is the idea. Wow. Giant friendly golem. Yeah, that armor is, you know, we can probably, I love that everybody just walks on the walls of this city. Forge? Alright, we need a forge. Okay. Then we need more iron ingots. How much more iron do I have? Oh, okay, I've got a reasonable amount of iron still, so... Okay. Okay. Steel. Steel broadsword real? We could make tornecos. The castle behind the Hammerhoods village. Okay. Alright. We gotta place the the bag on the wall in a better place. There we go. Now, what do we get here? Oh, this is like an upgraded forge. Okay. I obviously used a forge to build, but I didn't think it would have everything that a forge could do, too. Okay. Well, let's make some steel. Steel broadsword. Steel shield. A barricade. We should build the home of steel. What's the right building material for the home of... Yeah. Sorry about the basic bedroom, I'll rebuild it. I think there's enough houses right now anyway. Alright. Hammerhood who uses the little speech to triple cast. Hmm. We're gonna mess up. Sorry, we're doing late night remodeling. Don't worry, we're just doing late night clunk, 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 clunk. Oh, this doesn't count as like a proper smithy. Hmm. Okay. Alright, I'm coming out. Oh, right, the bag on the wall. Yeah, I have a bag. I don't think we craft those, but we have a couple of them. Good call. Is that enough? Yeah, we have to discover many a room. Smithing station. Oh, it needs a workstation. Hmm. Okay, hold on. We need to make the room bigger then. Okay. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Okay, so we want forge here, and then... Do I have a smithy table? I'm gonna make a new one. Oh, but they're 3x3. No, they're 2x2. Okay, no, we're good. We just need another... The mason. If I already had one, that means we'll have a bonus one for the future. What? No! No! Come on, everybody! They were just chilling! Okay, that's still just a stonemason smithy. That's fine. We need wood, which I have precious little of. Let's make a steel broadsword. If you make 6 of these, you can finish chapter 4. Steel shield. Floating in midair over there, dang. Alright, everything away. Hold on, hold on. Oh, no, hold on, we need it. All right. They'll never see it coming. It is a secret. Alright, let me rebuild that bedroom that I blew up. That could be a nicer building off of this side. Actually, hold on. There. Gotta make the evil idols at home in the poison bog. Okay. Beds. Big beds? Big beds. Chic chair. That's just a basic bedroom still. Well, it's a pretty nice one. And so we blame the slimes. Ooh. I like that LaRouche here has gone from like, I'm leaving and like, we're gonna, to like, no, we need to build up a watchtower right now. Where do we want it? We already have that tower. It's probably time to redesign this last side of town, right? This is the last side of town we haven't, like, really done any changing up with. I think that means it's time to tear it down and rebuild. So we have a bedroom. Okay, we might need to, like, lower the... We might need to lower the evil idols. Alright, let's take care of that first. Oh, I didn't want to hit that. The spikes are still good there. Okay. Okay. This is like basically first person. Now... Okay. Now they're helpers. Alright. So, tearing down this side of town. What do we want this side of town to have? Well, I actually want the bedrolls. We're going to need to rebuild some bedrooms. And the armory. Okay. What do we want to build out of? What can we build out? Oh, hold on. Let's go check out what we can build out of, right? Like, maybe we can make some new stuff. Stone wall flat, brick wall, which we have over there. We have a lot of town built out of brick wall. Straw floor. Okay. Yeah, the watchtower is gonna go in this corner. Like here. That's really funny. Yeah, once I'm out of this, we're not in town. So... Those will be... $46 of those, huh? Alright. This is mostly just making sure there's enough bedrooms in town while I'm doing this. We'll be able to make them more specific. So that means that this should be where the armory still is. As we can go out further. Okay. Like so. Though. Think that's actually going to be where access is, and then like building up a little bit more of town space here. Whatever we want to put here, we can go here with. I don't know what goes here, but you know, we can build a shop or something. Right now, it's just going to be an empty room. Out. So we'll figure out what we're doing with that. Okay. We have a much more complete town. I know the, like, aesthetics are a bit of a mismatch. But, like, we've got the gardens, we've got the smithy, we've got the bedrooms. This should be the other way around. The watchtower will probably bring us up to level 5. So, let's get that in place. So we want dirt. This is a 3D maze. What's that, like, slider over there? Oh! The Beacons of Gondor. one more layer. Like so. Okay, we got 4 steps. Let's take out all the ivy. Ah! My brain's immediately like, alright, and then it's time to bonk. Alright! And with that, we've got the watchtower. Not quite enough to get us up to level 5. I want to change what material this is made out of, I think. Alright. We are gonna have to fight the golem. The Golem of Cantlin. I like the ivy as a quick way up. Alright, hold on. We gotta... Don't mind me. Excuse me. I'm busy. We will build heroes. So busy you don't even know over here, buddy. Ow! We could build a hero. That is true though. Like, that's legal. Okay. So that's step 1. And I think we need to cut down a couple trees in the way. We will build heroes. Act 3, Protoman's Act 3 is incredible. I'm still just attached to Act 2 in such a way. Okay, so from this beacon we can see that beacon, and now... Yep, welcome to town, hello. So now... From here... We can see that beacon. Okay. You might be asking, Sly, what the hell are you doing? And like, that's a great question. Like, I've been possessed by an idea. It's just something I need to do. Alright, there we go. The beacons are lit. Canceling calls for aid. Does need more ivy, it's true. I just have to make sure that the beacons can be seen from here to there. Okay. You're right, I don't know how to make steel doors. Oh! I have to dig up the idols? Also, damn if this isn't, like... huge? Huh. I basically have... Luckily, I left myself big enough space here to knock this down. Like, we can just knock down the eastern wall here for a little bit. Or western wall, sorry. Now, I think that's a plus in a lot of senses. Like, hey, we want to give you an idea of, like, this is what we want you to build. And, like, the fact that we've been very open lets us build this wild town that we have. Alright, let's just put this right here. Oh, M. We could stick it on the tree side, but, like, no. Two evil idols. Okay. Yeah, we want the 5-wide door. Okay. Alright, first things first. Come on. Okay. Well, evil idols in the bog. You were fun while you lasted. I'll remember you, evil idol in the bog. We're gonna be tearing this down. We have 1,000,000 spikes. Oh, excuse me. I'm... Get in the pit, please. You showed up at the exact wrong time, buddy. So, we need 1,000,000 stone bricks. Sorry, let's... I don't have a lot of stone, huh? Well, I've got a bunch of stone walls. We'll try doing the cladding piece. Alright, first things first, though. Down goes the blacksmith studio. The point total for the room is dead as hell. Then... Yep. I'm not gonna lose the watchtower, though. Okay. I think first things first... Yeah, I don't know if she is. Okay. With that... Okay. Like this? Ow! You... Incredible jerks. Ouch! 3 high. Okay. Choo-choo. 3 high. I think it was 3, 2, 1... 4 high. Okay. Alright. Okay. That's why we have the blueprint to reference. Boop. 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 And then the cladding should be like that. Oh, one more tall. Okay. That's fine. We can, like, place stone blocks for the rest of that. Like, that's what we call bug fixing. But yeah, being able to turn, like, that many stones into stone is pretty dang effective for cost. Okay. All the stone walls are set. Sconces are here. Sconces are here. Yeah, cladding costs stone walls, but like, you know, if I do like this, like, we can turn those walls into stone. Everything within a 3x3 square. So, now we have a stone tower. And that just cost us, like... Yeah, sorry, I said 3x3, but I meant 3 out from the center, which is a 5x5. Like... yeah, like, it is this area here, 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 and here, so... yeah, we can then harvest the stone walls and then make the stone walls into stone. So, yeah, we can turn anything into anything. There we go. Okay. No! God dang it, did I destroy the... Okay, I destroyed a floor there somewhere. Then we want... No, I keep doing that. Ow! You know, these evil statues are a little evil. Okay. Then we need wood. I just need wood. Give me 30 wood. Open up a sawmill. Unlike spikes, which are harmless unless your character can be in an RPG combat. Yeah, like, we can't be affected by spikes because we're not a Mega Man. And as we've learned also, by the rules of a Labalana, I can do this. Walking through a spike doesn't do anything. That's fine. Okay, I agree with the Labalana model of spikes, where if I walk horizontally through a spike, I'm safe. Yeah, Spelunky's another that uses that method of spike. That's important. Okay, we are building. I was going to ask how many of these we need, and thankfully the game just answers for us. So... Excuse me, I'm trying to build here. No! Directionality strikes again. Later, jerks. What? What a jerk! Come on! Just like a hammer, just going, hey, what up? Coming through. They broke my giant treasure chest, like, incredible. Okay. All right. I thought that one Hammerhood was just hanging around town being a fun buddy. Alright. Steel Stockade. So we got the front of town built. I like the look of the brick better myself anyway, so... Okay, this probably wants to be finished as well. Excuse me, I'm a little busy right now. Yeah, come on over here, buddy. I'm noticing a design flaw with the barricades. Like, I don't have anywhere to stand behind and, like, fire the fire. Okay. I should probably have a food. Hold on. Okay. Let's go report our... You know, that's fine. I like that everybody just chills in one house. It seems I'm a part of this world, and so is my love. Well, I'm sure I'm glad that the Scion of Erdrick went and defeated the Dragon Lord long ago. Okay, now we can talk to folks about finishing up I'm sorry, those who wear shorts in winter. I'm trying so hard to talk to one person, but the amalgam that is everyone in town. There's no chance that the golem would attack us. No chance. Oh my god, Rolo, you can't. Maybe we'll just like, I don't know. He can roll out of bed. He can Rolo out of bed. Oh, see, I thought you were gonna be the Cantlin Shield. See, I thought this was gonna be quest to get to level 5, but I think this, yeah, this was just level 4. Okay. Well. Assault! Assault! Now, let's see how this works. Let's chill here. Uh-huh. Oi. Alright, boss. Ooh. Ooh. The scorpion horn. In the hole. Alright, let me go deal with this jerk. How's the hole going? Less effective than I thought. My smithy. Oh god, I got... Thump. Hey, are you good? Alright, we have, repairs. But it... Importantly... This did basically work. We just need to repair some of the pieces of town. Okay, that's got the stonemason smithy back in place. Spike pit. Alright, I have a new plan for Spike Pit. I hope you will enjoy. We don't need to petrify the entire countryside, but we do need to, we do need the spike pit to be full of, stone, so that it's much harder for our foes to break out. Oh, a new friend! You're right, we could have it connect to the well. Reminds me, I need to find a good, a good well, icon for, a point redeem. That's on my list of things to do. Need to add the wheel. Alright, we also are going to turn that to stone. Okay. Don't do that. Okay. Then we're also going to design a few spikes over here. These are bonus spikes that are here for, like, some folks that are... Excuse me. No, Smithy's fine. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Lunchtime, boys! Okay. Alright, let's talk to our new friend. Accepting that cold look on your face. I really enjoy that for a silent character. This Slyo has so much character. Sherry. Alright. The fairy tales. Cherry, you're a little bit in the personal bubble right now. Cherry's very close. You having fun out there? Okay. Mon chéri. Alright. Well... What else do I want to do here? Well, okay. Maybe I want to take a nap so I'm not being attacked by ghosts. That's fine. These aren't even the designated houses. We do have a new teleportal. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Hold on, that's 4 in there. I think we've got enough beds. 2 here, 2 here. Rolo, and... yes, we have 7 plus 1. So, 7 plus me. We have just enough. Huh, I need to build a new teleportal room? Well, I suppose. A teleportium. And I want... Yeah, sure. If you got a cool idea for a room with a straw flooring, let's do... that. Oh, just put all of them in the same room? I built separate rooms for them. But you are right in that, like, one big... Ooh, that's funky, but it'll be fine. Yeah, no, I get what you mean, of like, put them all in one room. Like, but we have a wizard tower for that. We could extend the basement? Okay. Extend the tower? Hmm. We have room for it. Let's do that. Let's extend the wizard tower? Hmm. Alright, hold on. Oh, that was one too far. There's not an undo for that, Crush. Okay, well. Hopefully it's not too bad. No, that's gonna be annoying. Okay, well. Actually, that's fine. Those need to be extended anyway. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. So we extend the wizard tower out. Oh, like a sky block on the top or on the bottom, but like a thing on the top. That you can do that in like Minecraft. I've seen that as like transparent from the bottom, and you can even set it like. I am specifically thinking about like you look up and you just see like a sky, and then you can look down and see the world. You know, if you were in some sort of like civilization where you had to choose between a 1-block jump for the chicken or a 1.5 block jump for the beef. Something like that, for instance. Okay, how much? Ooh, we don't have a lot of that. This might be harder to extend than I thought. Okay, I have a solution. We augment it with the red carpet. Yeah, we don't have to add much room onto this. In fact, just a little bit will do. I'm one short on this. All right, hold on. We gotta... Okay. And then from there... One more castle wall? Not much. Fly a snack. Alright, let's... Yeah, we gotta build something for this side, then. Furnace. We can put a steel door on that side. Yeah, we can build flagstone foundation, but we can't build that. What do I need for big hammer? Where do you live? Are you in Ford Town? Hold on, let's see what big hammer needs. 3 scorpion horn. Oh, we're not there yet. Okay. Alright, we're gonna build the rest of this out of castle foundation. I think we've seen one near the pyramid, yeah. Oh, zoom out, please. Thank you. Okay, teleportium, and then turn off this teleportium. Turn off this teleportium. Twin teleportium. The triple teleportium. I want to finish building this. That. Alright, we gotta fix that. I lost the... Yeah, the portals, like, there's a red portal, a blue portal, and a green portal, but they feel like they should be different, right? Like... Hello? Okay. Alright, and then this corner like this? No. Like this? No. Like this? No. 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 Okay, we have to solve the riddle of the corner here. Nope. There we go. Okay. Riddle. Solve the riddle. Okay, okay. Alright, back to the rest of the roof. We need a little bit of scaffolding. And then we need to make this corner from, like, here? No. We need to make this corner from, like, here? No. We need to make this corner from here? Yes. Okay. All right. We already have a strong spell there. What do you mean I can't place that midair? What? I don't get it. Okay. Yeah, I figured it out. Okay. Build those, and then... The power of extreme adjacency. Okay, and that got us to level max. You know what, you're right, I should put a million pots in one room for... That's a good idea. We make a Zelda room. Speaking of juicy fruits. Do I have treasure chests? I do. Ah, that makes it a pot chamber. Okay. Good. Wait, they'll build pots and put them in the... Okay. Sure. So that's what you mean when you say that there's just like a million random rooms that you basically wouldn't run into, but, you know... Okay. Okay. Specifically want to fix up the spots here that were not straw floor. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Alright. Where is... I can help! Oh my god, are we inventing TNT? You met an inventor? There's someone else in the world who can craft? Like... Yeah. An explosive sphere. Okay. I'm glad that it calls it a sphere for being very spherical. Hi! I get greeted every time I leave. Speaking of greetings. Ooh, there's a walk speed. Uh-huh. Yeah. It's fun. You can see how much, we have these torches around here. The city really does give off a lot more light now. Like, if we head up here as night falls, actually, let's take a look. A cube with rounded edges is a sphere, building light pollution. That's why the monsters know where we are, right? Like, it's a proper town. Alright. I think, though, it's a little earlier than usual, but I'm a little bit, slightly worse for wear. Let's go ahead and beat up on some skeletons, and then call it a night. That'll leave us a new teleportal for the future. And it looks like at level max, we're gonna be finishing Cantlin soon. Okay, that skeleton stayed down. Alright, let's head back in. Take a nap. But yeah, we've got a nice town built up here. We got the growing wizard tower. We got level max. And we have some more adventures for next time into a new zone on the new teleportal. You can see it right in the window. Yeah, we'll have some chats with folks in town. And yeah, Slyo Max. Okay. Well, that's gonna be it for today. That was like the quickest 3 hours I think I've ever had. This game is like, I could probably just be playing this forever. I'll be real. It has an incredible level of danger for that, you know? Yeah, convert time directly into building, and exploring and bonking with a hammer, and finding friends out in the wild, all sorts of fun things. But yeah, Pokopia Wednesday. So yeah, that will be it for today. Thank you all for joining. Hope you had a fun time. Hope you enjoyed all the different little... We have the skeletons still in here. Pieces of the town, and the exploring we did, the house of defeat we built for the dragon, the pyramid we went through. So yeah, that'll be it. Thank you all for joining. Do you want to catch more? Follow, subscribe. Thank you, Strains MD, for the sub today. And yeah, Slay the Spire 2 on Friday. That's the next upcoming bit. Still haven't decided for anything permanent in Thursday's slot, though. Right now, I think I'll take another week to just take that off. But we'll find a thing for that at some point. I've got a lot of like odds and ends that I've wanted to do. So do a little Town Hero continues. But yeah, so yeah, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.